And welcome back. Labor Day was adopted by Congress as a national holiday in 1894, though the first Labor Day celebration dates back to the early 1880s in New York City. Today marked the 30th Labor Day parade and picnic here in Fairbanks. Jamie Schwartzwald has the story.
Longtime Teamster Bill Ackerman founded the Golden Heart City's Labor Day Parade in 1985.
Came around and said, we're going to have a Labor Day parade. Everybody said, well, Bill, that's hunting season. It'd be a nice idea. I don't think we can do it. And Bill said, well, there's going to be one. And he put together a rank and file committee, and it's been going strong ever since.
Today's version of the parade begins at the Noel Ween Library, runs along Airport Way, and finishes at Pioneer Park. Several local union organizations marched despite temperatures hovering in the mid-40s and threatening skies. They marched in honor of the labor movement and the men and women who helped build the 49th state.
We recognize the hard work done generation before us, and that is making sure we have an 8-hour workday, making sure we have good benefits, good wages, and uplifting the middle class.
Today to come out and recognize all the working men and women around the state, whether they belong to a union or not. It's to show community support, let the community know how many union households and how many union members are out here supporting the community.
A common theme among the 200 to 300 who marched in today's parade was Vote Yes on 3. Ballot Measure 3, which appears on the November 4th general election ballot in Alaska, looks to raise the state's minimum wage in $1 increments to $9.75 an hour by January of 2016. Ed Flanagan chairs Alaskans for a Fair Minimum Wage, the group that got the initiative on the ballot.
Building our Alaska Needs a Raise coalition, we've got support from numerous churches across the spectrum, from the Alaska Federation of Natives, from the NAACP. So folks are going to be hearing the message that Alaska needs a raise.
Anybody that's spent any amount of time at all in Fairbanks knows the cost of living here, and it's a very sad thing when you've got a two-family household that they're both working minimum wage and they still struggle at the end of the month to be able to get their bills paid.
Passage of the initiative would also inflation-proof Alaska's minimum wage and keep it at $1 above the federal minimum. Senator Mark Baggett supports a federal minimum wage of $10.10 an hour, a wage he feels small business can support.
I believe so. I mean, I'm a small business owner. My wife is a small business owner. We've always paid above minimum wage. Minimum wage is important because raising the minimum wage will get people to follow what the markets are going in the sense of their inflation adjustment.
Jamie Schwartzwald reporting on Labor Day.
As participants in the Labor Day parade entered Pioneer Park, they were greeted with hamburgers, hot dogs, and other appetizing treats. The coordination of this event would not have been possible without all the volunteers to cook the burgers and dogs, unload chips and sodas, put up tents, provide music, and a number of other jobs that make this celebration successful. Once again, it was a great demonstration of workers coming together to pay tribute to a special holiday for the nation and for the state.
We all joined here yesterday at 4 o'clock, set up the tents, brought in some of the bigger stuff, and then left for the night and got together again this morning at 7:30. You know, we have about 20 affiliates, and all of the labor unions each participated. Everyone was assigned a task. We've been working on this since early July.